Good morning. Good morning. Hello over on Facebook too. It is Wednesday morning, 7:15. I'm a little bit sounding a little bit husky today. South London. Oh, fantastic. I love how that's the one good thing with Zoom and the way things are now is that we can actually, like we'd never have been able to meditate together if it was all still in person. So it's fantastic. Now, yesterday we were looking at compassion, and I think a lot of people had been really struggling the last few days. I don't know whether it's the moon. Don't know much about the moon, but I know I felt really shockingly awful for a few days, just really emotional and just really struggling to find equilibrium and find calm and balance. And so we did a practice yesterday where we were really working on feeling compassion for ourselves, but starting with mindfulness and actually being aware of what's going on and how we're feeling, and then moving on to showing ourselves compassion and then breathing out compassion to other people. And today we're going to do a similarly compassionate practice, and it's one of my favorite practices, loving kindness. Now, if you want to find out about loving kindness practices, the person I'd recommend looking up is Sharon Salzberg, and she's written a number of books. I went on a meditation retreat with her in February and in California just before lockdown. And yeah, she's a really inspirational person to find out about the principles of loving kindness. But essentially, if you haven't practiced loving kindness before, it's still a focused attention practice in that we're focusing our attention on something, and then when we get distracted, we're coming back. But the thing we're focusing on is a series of phrases that will repeat gently in the mind, and they're loving kindness phrases. So things like, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you live with ease. And we're directing those towards, first of all, ourselves, and then we direct them outwards to a series of others. And on the face of it, it seems like somewhat was a mechanical practice, and it's hard to understand how it could actually make any difference. But that process of really bringing your present awareness to that person you're sending those loving kindness wishes to, and really not trying to force any sort of feeling, but just putting your full attention into those phrases, it generates a kind of sense of connection. And a couple of people are waiting. Morning, Vanessa. Morning. Oh, Vanessa's not quite in. Morning, Vanessa. Morning, Sarah. Just explaining. Morning, Vanessa. Morning, Sarah. You're here now. I'm just explaining that we're going to be doing a loving kindness practice, which is, we use a series of phrases in our mind, and it allows us to feel connection, and it's not about forcing or making feelings of loving kindness, but it just somehow see how you feel when you do the practice, and just be curious about what it brings up for you, how it feels. And you know what, sometimes when you do a loving kindness practice, it can bring up feelings contrary to loving kindness, almost a frustration or irritation at the process, and that's okay too. So it's just another thing to notice. Morning, Judith, really good to see you. We will begin just landing in our bodies as a good place to start before we move on to doing the loving kindness practice and sending those loving kindness phrases out to other people, and to ourselves. And then at the end of our session today, I'll let you know, for those of you who are joining who are part of the lockdown meditations, I know I've had some people contacting me and asking me, how can we continue? I want to carry on meditating. So I'll let you know how you can do that. And hopefully, I think some of you may have booked on to Monday evening, which is a free event. I think it might be fully booked now, actually. So if you're interested and you've been coming along, then let me know and I'll sneak you in. But it's an online Zoom, calming the Christmas chaos, ditching the perfect to find calm. So we're going to be sending out little oil samples to everybody, and we'll be using those in the session and getting some real good hacks for how to get through this Christmas season. Some lovely soothing techniques, and some discussion and conversation. So our knowledge sessions each month in the membership are always really nourishing. So closing down your eyes, just taking a moment to actually listen to what you can hear right now. Where I am this morning, there's so much bird song, and at any moment as the sky lightens, the starlings will rise up off the reed bed, and there'll be a whooshing of wings as thousands of birds fly into the sky. But there's also the mundane sounds I can hear of traffic in the distance, and the noise hum of my computer. So just without getting caught up in what the sounds are, just allow yourselves to cast a net of sound capture. So the sounds just make their way to your ears. And notice how a sound will be the most prominent and it will be the most obvious for a moment. And without conscious thought, another sound will take its place. Like the sounds flow into your awareness and flow out, even if the sound itself doesn't go. And if it helps to keep your mind from getting involved, you can even label that experience in your mind as hearing. So as you pay attention to a sound, just gently note hearing, hearing, hearing. Doesn't matter what the sound is, it's just hearing. Hearing. And as we connect further inwards to our body and we begin to notice the breath rising and falling, just notice where you're breathing right now. Is it high up in the chest? From that reactive place of our body needing to take action, or is it lower down? Is it down towards the belly? Is the gentle rising and falling of the rib cage, and a gentle rising and falling of the belly? The body's breathing and you're just watching. And we'll now bring to mind an image of ourselves. So maybe imagining as if you were stood in front of yourself. And we're going to be trying to think of ourselves with kindness. So often when we turn our attention to ourselves, a critical voice can jump in. And we find ourselves falling short of some imaginary yardstick. And see if you can imagine yourself as an innocent being. Maybe even if it helps, thinking of yourself as a child. So maybe when you were 5 or 6 in front of you, as if you were really there. And we'll begin to offer a series of gentle phrases towards ourselves. And you can repeat them softly in your mind in just whatever. We're not trying to create a rhythm, or we're just in a way that's pleasing for you. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. Gently and softly repeating the phrases, or whichever phrases feel resonant for you. You can replace them for any phrases. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. And if the mind wanders, just gently coming back to those phrases and putting your full attention behind them without trying to create something. And now we'll bring to mind a benefactor figure. So somebody who has been a mentor for you, or someone who's looked out for you in your life. It could be somebody now in your life, or somebody in the past, or might even be somebody that you don't know, but who has performed that role for you, who's been a guiding light and helped you when you've been fallen. And just bringing them to mind as if they're with you, as if you could reach out and touch them. And as you have brought them with you, sending those same phrases. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. And now bringing to mind a friend, or a close friend, or someone you know who's doing really well right now, who's maybe against all odds is really having a great time right now. Things are working for them and you feel really pleased that for whatever reason, things are going well. Bring that person to mind as if they're with you. Really allowing yourself to feel any feelings towards them. And then sending these same well wishes, whatever's been working for you in the other practices. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. And now we'll bring to mind a friend who's struggling right now, who's finding it tough, who maybe's got extra challenges or difficulties they've experienced over the last few months. Someone who maybe you often find yourself thinking of because you're worried or you feel their pain. To bring that person to mind as if they're with you. And we'll offer those same gentle phrases. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. May you be happy, healthy, live with ease. And now let's have a party. I know we can't do that in person right now, but in our minds, we can bring together all of the people who matter to us, the family, the friends. So imagine bringing to mind a gathering, maybe in a special place, or even just Imagining those people with you right now, and avoiding getting caught up in the thoughts about practicalities of how that would work. This is only in your mind. You can make this work however you need to. So just call to mind anyone who's important to you. No rule of 6. You can have as many people as you like. Maybe it brings a smile to your face to imagine bringing all those people together. Notice how it feels as you put your attention behind those loving kindness phrases. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. And now, with these feelings of loving kindness, we'll send them out to all beings, all people, all beings, wherever they are on the planet right now. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings live with ease. And in this moment, becoming really aware that we're all connected, all beings, all people. And energetically, we can feel that connection right now. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings live with ease. And taking a couple of slow, deep breaths to really bring in those loving kindness feelings back into your body. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth. Allowing the body to settle. Breathing in. Breathing out. Returning movement to the fingers and the toes. Oh, look, the sky's a little bit pink behind me as I've opened my eyes. Don't know if you can quite see that in the screen. Now, I'm going to pop a quick link on the screen, if I can just pull it up on my computer. I'm going to put up a little link to my membership so you can read a little bit more about it for those of you who've asked me about it. And for those of you who've joined us through this lockdown period, I know that in many ways it kind of it's not going to feel all that different really with the restrictions, with the fact that the restrictions are still there. But hopefully there'll be some easing. There's a link there for you, those of you who want it, and I'll be sending an email out to you. And with my membership, the way that works is that we meditate every day together over weekdays like we have in lockdown, and once a month we also have a get together where we dive into those top things in more detail, and we really explore meditation, and not so much just meditation, it's about how to live your best life, and you have access to all of the resources that go along with that. So we have a meditation library and a breathworks library which has lots of how-tos, and I'm just about to be launching in January a 21-day program, which is a digital program that will really give you all of the fundamentals and more. And I'm really excited about it, actually, and that it will be included in the membership. So it'll be a really good way to, in future, you'll need to complete that program before joining the membership. Because it's a sort of become a kind of that's that way of creating that, setting that scene so people really understand it. So it's a great time to jump in now if you think it's something that you might want to do, because that program will be that will be a great thing to have included. So you'll get sort of first access to it. So, but either way, whether you join us or whether you're just joining us for this period, and it's been amazing to share this space with you. And I hope that you have a brilliant Christmas. And I will still be doing our Monday meditations. So I hope you can still join me for those. And let me know. You can always contact me on laura@bemodernmeditation.com if you want to ask any questions or let me know anything. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.